Ghostbusters climbs all the way to 3.
See, that's not a valid, like, you can't, like, Ghostbusters is not a horror movie.
I got you.
It is just
I got
not.
you.
It is just not. So you cannot look at that list and go, yeah, this is a valid list.
Well,
like,
you know, it's just measuring, but I would just skip it. It's a spirit.
Yeah.
She's porting right now.
But
She
meanwhile,
got silent.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Chucky's not on that list, but neither are any of the big 3. So.
Yeah, this new list might be a little bit different.
Someone's on the hill gen. I'm going to get on a gen in the middle of the map.
I think I'm on that gen.
Did I bring? I didn't bring this map,
ruin. Go find ruin. Okay, we're gonna do this thing.
And see what's going on. Like, there's a chase going, so let's see what we can make happen. I know where about 2 totems are on this map. 3, and that's it.
No chase, no chase.
Back on the gen. Back on the gen. Back on the gen.
Oh, that's awesome. I'll take a gen for it.
Maybe 2. Might even get 2.
Got 2.
Phasing. Yeah. Okay, cool. Don't do that. Don't do this to me, Leon. Don't do it.
I'll take a heal.
Yeah, Leon. I have. If you have it, if you have Deli, I also have it. So.
All right, I'm on totem duty.
Why is he jumping in and out of lockers?
I think he's just feeling himself. Okay, it's not Shaq. Oh, he has
Yeah, just revealed Honora.
Yeah, the one where you run by a totem.
I'm here.
So there are 2 lit totems. I'm on one of them. I guess I deserve that.
I've run by 2 dull totems. Ruin's still in play, so you got rid of, I think, the more damning one, which is Undying.
Trapped her in. He lost me.
She came to, the thing. Careful, watch out. If that's you, run away from the gym.
I'm not running to any gym right now.
Alright.
I'm trying to find Ruin before, like, a death gives her
I found
Ruin.
it.
Okay, good.
Yep, and then I can, oh, great.
She's on me, I'm dead. I'm dead. That's fine, that's another gen done. Oh! I didn't know that's where it was.
Yep.
I was... She's looking around for you. She saw you.
Yep. That's fine.
He's on the totem.
Yeah, I tried to take her as far away from everything as I could. The hook, the totem, the gens.
Hey, she went right back to you.
Yep. That's fine.
Oh, hey guy, heal me.
I don't have her on me right now, though. She's got a nice tight 3 gen.
We're working on the middle one.
I'm gonna go into the building, work on that one.
He's looping in the building.
Sure is. Leaving? Leaving him? Leaving him?
Yeah, she kicked my gen and then left. Okay. Are you on main building?
Yeah, all 3 of us.
Heading your way, heading your way.
Leon's healing me. You might want to get off your gen. You might want to get off your gen. Alright, Chase.
Oh, that guy's in chase.
Yep, over here. Yep, she's pursuing. She's pursuing the chase. Back on the gen.
Oh, I blew mine. Leon's gonna help me on mine. You get yours done, I think we get ours done.
Yep. Used barbecue.
Okay, Leona's going for the far door.
Going for
She
the
came
other.
to the gen. She going to the door. She going to the door.
Have the
She going
unhook.
for him. Possible no way out.
Healing.
No way out. He just left. I'm on the door.
I'm at the other door.
Okay, I'm waiting.
Chase is by where that hook was. So he's close to this door. I'm concerned this bottom of the map.
Okay.
Probably isn't though, but
You're opposite main building, right?
S99.
I'm 99 too.
I think I see the chase. Yeah, I see her. She's just standing there.
How close is that to your door?
Not very.
Like, it's pretty much as far away from...
That was my last distortion. Do you see me bouncing? This is the other
No.
door.
I can't see you.
Really? Okay. If you're crouching near her, I'm like right by you. Not right by you, but I'm down the way from you. I'm coming around. I'm coming around his front. You're the back.
Blinded me.
Well, I appreciate her giving me the perk. I don't know which door is closer. Which way are you gonna run?
To my left. That's the door where I know. I don't know where your door is.
They didn't even try?
There it is.
Yeah, but they're all injured. Like, somebody dies. I went to my door. I knew where that was.
Yeah. So small but decently, whatever. I think he's dead. No chase on. Oh, there he goes. Sorry. Thank you.
All right.
Those unhooks are hard to coordinate sometimes.
Well, yeah, it was a good hook location. It would have been impressive. GG to him. Wow, I was like almost a low score. I thought I did pretty good. Except for the part where I ran her right into you. That was impolite. All right. So, Jaws, The Exorcist, 1984 Ghostbusters. So we're not going to count that. Number 3, The Sixth Sense. Number 5, Gremlins. We're not going to count that. So,
I don't even count The
4,
Sixth Sense as a horror movie, though. Like, it's a thriller.
All right, so number 3, It, 2017. Number 7, Jaws 2, I don't know. Number 8, Amityville Horror. Number 9, Alien. I'm going to skip number 10. Number 11, What Lies Beneath. Number 12, 1976 Omen. Gonna skip 13. Number 14, Blair Witch Project. Number 15, Poltergeist. Number 16, Interview with a Vampire, question mark. 17, Aliens. Not 17, but Scream, The Ring, Scream 2, It Chapter 2. It Chapter 2, The Deep, Halloween, Bram Stoker's Dracula, and Get Out. And again, no, maybe, hold on. Top slasher movies of all time. Rotten Tomatoes, 30 best all time. What do you want? You want Rotten Tomatoes, Collider, or Entertainment Weekly?
Doesn't matter.
Rotten Tomatoes. The top 25 slasher movies of all time. Alright. Slumber Party Massacre. Switchblade Romance. Maniac. Pieces. I've never heard of, like, a lot of these. My Bloody Valentine. Really? Okay. Friday the 13th, 6. Jason Lives. I actually think that should be on the list. The Prowler. Torso. Candyman, 1992. The Burning, 1981. Happy Death Day, well, it is a slasher, it really is. It's a surprisingly good movie. You're Next. There you go. Child's Play, 1988, number 13. Alice, Sweet Alice, number 12. Halloween, 2018, number 11. Sleepaway Camp, one of the most controversial movies ever. A Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors. I like that movie. I don't care what people think. Friday the 13th, original, 1980. Black Christmas. Didn't know that was a thing. Dress to Kill. I'm not entirely certain that's a thing. Diario Argento Opera. Okay. Baja de Sangre. Whatever that is. Bay of Blood. Scream. A Nightmare on Elm Street. It's number 2. And Halloween 1978 is number 1.
Let's see, here's the top on IGN, the top 31 horror movie villains.
Okay.
Top 31 horror movie. So, 31, The Babadook. 30, Jigsaw. 29, Kevin Wendell Crumb from M. Night Shyamalan Split. The Entity.
Hold on. The what?
It's called The Entity, and in parentheses, It Follows. That was number 28. Number 27, Frankenstein's Monster. I keep saying that the Universal monsters need to be in there. Number 26, Norman Bates. Number 25, Damien Thorne. Number 24, The Creeper. Number 23, Annabelle. Doll from the comics. 22, The Armitage Family.
That's from Get Out. Yeah.
21 is Ghostface. 20 is Candyman. 19, Samara Morgan. Ring?
Yeah, the Ring.
18, Death in Final Destination. 17, The Poltergeist. 16, Annie Wilkes from Misery. 15, Chucky. 14, Regan McNally, Pazuzu from The Exorcist. 13, Jack Torrance from Stephen King's The Shining. Number 12, The Thing. Number 11, Jaws. Number 10, Zombies just in general. Number 9, Pennywise. 8, Pinhead. 7,
Pennywise, that's
Hannibal
low.
Lecter. 6, Leatherface. 5, Count Dracula. 4, The Xenomorphs. 3, Jason Voorhees. 2, Freddy Krueger. Number 1, Michael Myers. I don't think that was low, considering who the top 3 are. 4 with the Xenomorph. Count Dracula.
I think-
and I mean,
I think they got the top, like, so the top 3, they're the top 3. There's no denying it. They're the top 3. Now, the order of the top 3, I think there's debate. but I don't.
Xenomorphs. Dracula.
I don't think you
5,
can-
Leatherface.
But I now want to lobby for Dead by Daylight. Well, I get it, Jason. I know that they do whatever it took to get Jason. But I think Dead by Daylight should look at this list and be like, bet.
Yeah.
I
Now
think
they
it's-
got to get
I think
Jaws
it's-
in there. What's the next?
Well, you know, I think you got to get Candyman. I think it's time for Candyman. I don't care about Candyman myself. Now, they've already said if they do the Universals that they do their own interpretation of them. But I'd be okay with that. I don't know how you feel.
I mean, I mean, there's been so many different interpretations of the Universal killers that it's fine. Here's a top 20 list. Gilman, the creature from the Black Lagoon, is number 20. 19, Mr. Hyde, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde.
I haven't seen a werewolf yet.
18, Leatherface, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. 17, the Jigsaw Killer. 16, there it is, Lawrence Larry Talbot, aka the Wolf Man.
There you go.
15, the Phantom of the Opera. 14, Pinhead. 13, the Invisible Man. 12, Bruce the Shark Jaws. 11, Carrie White. Carrie. 10, Jason Voorhees. 9, Godzilla. 8, Freddy Krueger's. 7, Ghostface. 6, Candyman.
Yeah, it's time. I'm telling you, it's
Michael
time.
Myers. 4, Norman Bates. I guess Norman Bates has to end up on this. 3, Frankenstein.
I think you got to get Norman Bates in there. I'm not even being sarcastic. You can't have a horror Hall of
all
Fame
the
without.
Universal, just about all the Universal monsters making the list. 2 is Hannibal, and number 1, Count Dracula.
Yeah, I think it's time for the vampire, and I think it's time for Candyman, and I think Norman Bates has to be on your list. In fact, the next time I get a poll and they're like, "Who do you think?" I'm going to use these lists to be like, there are some names on here you got to have, and Norman Bates, Hannibal Lecter. I think those are 2 guys you got to get in there. Now, what you do is, I don't think you're going to get Anthony Hopkins. Now, that would be awesome. But you go to the author, and you get the rights to the book.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's 12:35, so I have to go to work.
Yep.
Hold on, I didn't even update the stuff. Let me see here. How did we do? What map was that? It's been that long. That was Autohaven?
Auto.
And that was a 2-man. We both got it, right?
Yeah, they got to find some way to get Jaws in this game. He's been on every list. It's like,
Well, man, how do you like? So yes, Jaws goes there, but how do you do an underwater level and like you can only play Jaws on that map?
nah, you don't really put Jaws like this. It's just funny that, like, Jaws, the only you know, he's a fish. He's on the list as one of the scariest, like, monsters. Chucky's on this list.
I gotta be honest, like, Freddy terrified me, and Pinhead terrified me. Where's Spirit? So, I you know, but there are some ones that I think, you know, belong in it. I don't know, man.
I don't know.
But-
I mean, again, like,
I think I have to mea culpa. I think I have to say, okay, Chucky's a capital L. I have been informed. I have been educated.
yeah, but you've probably only seen about 2 Child's Play movies, is my guess.
I think I've seen exactly 2. I
Yeah.
saw one. I think I saw 2, and I think I saw the weird one with the kid. Hey, bro, we all had winning nights. When is the last
Yay.
time that happened?
Oh, it's been so long.
I cannot remember.
Yeah, I mean,
The team went 6-1. You went 4-3. I went 5-2. And that was indeed your 600th game this year. So congrats on that. You were saying about Chucky?
no. Well, I mean, yeah. So, you know, obviously, Killer you didn't follow, didn't interest you. But what I was saying is, or going to say after that, looking at everything, and Yeah, they're definitely looking at a list because, that this they can't get Jason, right? They can't get him, but
Yeah.
Michael Myers, you have him. Freddy, you have him. Leatherface, you have him. Chucky, you have him. Hannibal Lecter is a horror movie. Just someone I never thought about being in Dead by Daylight. Candyman, they
I'm
don't
gonna
have
cape.
him.
I'm gonna cape for Hannibal Lecter from now on.
Uh, Norman Bates is another one that I didn't consider. But then Pinhead, they have him. Ghostface, they have him. Jigsaw, they have the Pig. They don't have Dracula yet. The Creeper's another one that they could get.
He's about due. He's about due.
Yeah. But like of the big ones, that one people could just like off the top of their heads name. Like I think they have like the biggest ones, and everyone left over is like yes they are iconic, but it's the way you look at them. Like a lot of people don't even really think of Dracula or Frankenstein or the Wolfman as like killers. They're just these supernatural horror monsters.
Yep.
And so it's the way you look at things. Like Hannibal Lecter, I don't. He is, even though it's grotesque, like he's a thriller, not so much a horror as a thriller.
Yeah, I guess so. Is Bates a thriller then?
Bates is a
think you gotta-
thriller. Yeah, Bates is a thriller. Now, you can be anxious while watching those movies and be scared of things that are happening in it, but when you think about the classics, Myers, Freddy, Jason, even those like Leatherface is even the odd man out there because he's not supernatural in nature, right? He's just it's a weird family and they're cannibals but if Michael, Freddy, and Jason are the metric for what you consider a iconic killer, well they have to be supernatural. And of course they went way off. They Dead by Daylight has so many different killers that doesn't matter anymore. I was just kind of trying to look at the metric for what is an iconic killer, and they branch into different places. There's the classic iconics, the Universal monsters, and the I would say more of like the '80s iconics. Freddy's, Michael's. There's the thriller iconics. Hannibal, Norman Bates. And there's always Jaws. So.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what Jaws is. He's just in his own category. But
Yeah, but that's absolutely a horror. Like it's absolutely a horror. But
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But with that
Anyways.
said, we have our list, folks. I'm officially caping for Hannibal Lecter. Like that's my number one. Well, okay, hold on. My number one is Predator. I feel cheated because I don't have Predator. Predator's coming. He's gonna be like the year 8 chap. Like you can't bring in Alien, not bring in Predator. You just can't.
Yeah, I really thought
But-
Predator was going to be the next. That they were just going to follow it up.
So obviously, Jason, I know. I'm not worried about Jason. If they can get Jason, I know they're going to get him. But there's an availability there. So for me, it's Predator, Lecter, and I think it's time for Candyman. Again, I don't care, but I know the cult following he has. I know how. I know the following he has. Not like an actual cult, but like I know he's a beloved slasher guy, and I think he's due. So those are my top 3. Do you have a top 3?
Yeah, Universal monsters.
There you go. Yeah.
And then Pennywise.
You go Dracula. Oh, you just put the Universal in like a category of 1, Or do you go like
Well,
Dracula,
no,
Wolfman?
I'm saying that like them, and then like, so I guess it'd actually be like 4. What? Well, I mean, if you did the Universal monsters, you did them all, it would be like 5 or 6 or something like that. But then like outside the Universal monsters, it would be Pennywise. And
There you
then,
go.
you know, after that, I'm like, you know, of course you want Jason in there, but like you said, that's just a thing. But like beyond that, I don't really watch horror movies, so I kind of stopped watching horror movies like, I don't know, early 2000s probably. So
Yep.
haven't watched any of the Conjuring. Like I know there's all these new horror icons that I don't, you know, Five Nights at Freddy's, you know, things like that. Like,
Yeah,
these are
I'm
things
not
I
so big
don't.
on that, but I get it.
Yeah. So, you know, there's all these new horror things that I know nothing about that people would probably rather see before they saw the Universal monsters. Uh, you know, because they haven't done the Universal monsters right in a long time. So,
Well, I'm actually, me personally, I'm rooting for Chapter 8 to be original, and I want it to be the vampire that we saw in the archives.
yeah, I mean, they, you know, no one has a copyright on the vampire or werewolf, you know, so they can definitely do something there. I I
Mhm.
I I, I would I would like, you know, they said they'd do their own original thing. I just think it'd be really cool if they actually asked Universal to get the rights to the actual Dracula, Wolfman, Frankenstein, Creature from the Black Lagoon,
I'd
uh,
like it. I just think
the
I
Mummy.
think
You know,
Cote was pretty clear on that part. But I will
yeah,
say this: I really do have to go to bed, but I want to pitch you this idea. The Wolfman. He spawns into the game as a fifth survivor, and every 10% of the gen, every 10% of a gen, he transforms.
yeah,
And the
yeah,
thing is, what makes him awesome is when he loads in the game, he loads in as like, so if it's a Meg, a Dwight, an Adam, and whatever, he's gonna load in as one of those characters. Like he'll clone that character, so
yeah,
you'll be able to believe that that's like one of the guys, and he's a guy. The killer will want to help on a gen because the killer wants to transform. But what's cool about the idea is the Wolfman, the wolf was like a monster,
yeah,
but the man was not. And so you have to play as the man, and then you can turn into the wolf, you know? And now, look, theatrically speaking, I'd love it if the transition was like a cinematic thing, but like you do a whole gen while he's transforming. So it'd have to be more like what Oni does. You know what I mean?
yeah. No, it would just be a quick, you know, it would be a quick transformation.
Yeah. But
You know.
I think they'll stick more to like a lycanthrope thing, which I get it,
Yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah,
cool.
yeah, yeah.
But
That's
I like
exactly
my
what it'll be.
idea.
Yeah,
I like my idea. I like my idea where you can play as killer and there's some subjectivity because like you can work on a gen and then like uh, blow a gen on purpose. Like you can subvert the team. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And then one and so if 3 generators get to 15%, you can transform 3 times, and you're a wolf man for like a minute. You're the wolf, and when you're the wolf, you're like powerful. The downside to the killer would be your cooldown, whatever that cooldown is, you'd have to do some stuff. But I think that would be a fascinating concept.
yeah. There's a lot of fascinating things they could do. The killers,
Yeah.
like even, you know, we talked about the alien. They could have done a lot of interesting things with the aliens, and you know, he's a strong killer, but I don't. You know, they could have used a wall crawling mechanic. You know, face
They
hugger
said they
mechanic.
tested that They said they tested the wall crawler and it was like too OP, and it really did some weird things to the code.
Well,
So
maybe we'll see it in future things once, because there were other things they didn't know how to do back in the day with the game.
Yep.
That they've
They'll
since
figure it
learned how
out.
to do. So, I mean, yeah, because I think someone that can climb walls is, might be OP, but there's also things you can do to take the OP away. That killer.
Yep. Well, how many walls are there to begin with? Like they're other than the indoor maps, it's not like you basically have them where you can pounce over loops. And I don't know why you can't do it, because Chucky can like slide under a pallet. Why can't the alien skitter over a pallet?
Yeah. No. Or might be a jungle gym if a killer could. I say this and I would hate it, but if a killer could climb a wall in a jungle gym, look down, right? So,
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah. You should go to bed.
I'm gonna call it a night. We thank you for stopping by. We hope you enjoyed. You're playing tomorrow, bro?
I am. Yeah, we're doing we're doing Thanksgiving tomorrow, but that'll be over like early in the day. Eating around, do something like that.
So we'll probably have our late night tomorrow. And obviously the weekend it will be Thanksgiving, and then it's not my anniversary today, but I'm celebrating my anniversary with my wife later on. So you won't see me probably until Sunday. But other than that, like, we hope you have a good time, and we will see you around. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Have a great day.